what are 4 to 6 fitness tests you would implement if you were in charge of a police department or law enforcement agency? So I would probably, like, let's just say it's a perfect world, Jonathan. I would probably do, obviously, the pull-ups. I don't know if we would do a rep pull-up or a weighted pull-up, but I would probably just do a rep pull-up, right? You have to understand, Jonathan, you also have to have ease of fitness, okay? Meaning, so you can't be like, listen, we're gonna do, this ridiculous thing. You gotta be able to set this stuff up. So I would do pull-ups. I would do a high handle trap bar, since most people can do that. I would probably do push-up test, not exact, but I think it'd be very easy to administer, and I think it's that big of a deal. So those 3 things, so that's just like upper body strength and lower body strength so far, right? You don't have to like deadlift 500 pounds. You could pick whatever standards you want. I know the Army did like a trap bar kind of thing, so I'm like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Other thing is I would do some kind of conditioning test, and I would have maybe a couple different variations because not everyone can do, I'm just thinking about myself, like if I would have something for maybe on an Airdyne bike and some kind of run, a mile and a half, or you could do 20 minutes or something on the Airdyne. And maybe if you're out, this would be like if you're on the beat, so to speak, maybe some kind of 300-yard shuttle. So a shuttle, what we did was we had 30 yards. You'd mark off 30 yards and you run 10 of them, and you should finish in like a minute or less. That was, usually, at least this is in football. This is not what everyone would do. You finish in about 50 seconds or 52 seconds. Or you could just do 50s, beep, beep. So what is that, 6? So that's back and forth 3 times. So that, just off the top of my head, I think that would be pretty good. So you have kind of you have the strength, upper body pull, upper body push, something for the lower body, and some kind of conditioning, like longer, 1.5 mile run or 2 mile or something like that, maybe on a bike, so you could alternate those. And the other thing would maybe be a 300-yard shuttle, and then maybe some kind of agility test, some kind of cone drill. I don't know how you'd actually implement that, So, and I think the other thing is maybe you would have variations, so maybe not everyone can trap bar or something like that. So you'd have to throw some stuff in there to allow for more people to do it. Or if you can't do that, you can still be a police officer or something, but it would have to be in a different capacity.